All right, time now for another look at the forecast with 4029 meteorologist Robert Suhr. Robert, this forecast, we really go from nasty to nice.
Yeah, we do in a span of 12 to 15 hours probably. A really strong cold front's going to come through tomorrow night, folks, and really give us a brief taste of fall. Really, the first day of fall is only about a little over a month away, so it'll be here before you know it. Quiet in Fayetteville today. A far cry from last night's thunderstorm activity that we saw. We got to 91 degrees today, just creeping above the average, which is at 90. A warm morning, though, well above our morning low average, which is down to 66. Now in Fort Smith, also today, we were a degree shy of average, so a below average day yet again in Fort Smith, just getting to 94. The record, though, 104 set back in August of 1999. Pretty good spread in temperatures, upper 70s to mid 80s across northwest Arkansas on this Saturday evening. Meanwhile, in the River Valley, temperatures basically in the mid 80s. Now, when you look at the dew point, the true measure of moisture in the atmosphere, it is downright. It's like the rainforest across Arkansas right now. Mid to upper 70s, our dew point temperatures, extremely oppressive and extremely muggy out there. But as I said, that will be changing. We have a couple of fronts that will slide through. This front is taking its sweet time, moving basically stationary across portions of Oklahoma and into Missouri. A large batch of rainfall across Kansas. That's moving more east than south. That could just scrape us early tomorrow morning. As you see here, as we put the model into motion, maybe a couple of scattered showers or a weak thunderstorm while most of us are asleep, but by tomorrow morning, you can see that cluster of precipitation moving across extreme northern Oklahoma and through southern Kansas, moving through, and that could pop off a shower or storm around sunrise tomorrow morning. Could one of those maybe be strong or severe? Possibly, but not counting on it based on the time of the day that it is rolling through. I think most of Sunday overall is relatively dry, but then as we get into Sunday night, here comes more moisture just barely to our north, possibly throwing some storms our way, and then maybe a larger slug of moisture in the overnight hours, non-severe slug of moisture that would slide through here with the initial front, and behind it, things really, really start to cool off. If we're going to see a severe storm, I think it's north of Highway 412 tomorrow night, not buying the marginal risk here across all the way down to the Interstate 40 corridor, but we'll see as better model data comes in over the next 24 hours. 70s tonight, and then we'll be back into the 90s to near 100 degrees tomorrow. One more real hot day. And then as you see here, things really start to cool off. Upper 70s for our highs on average in northwest Arkansas. A few locations may get into the lower 80s, but on average I think we'll be in the 70s. Then we start to warm up middle of the week on, on forward with a couple of nice days for Suhr NWA next Friday and Saturday at Drake Field, if you want to go see the hot air balloons. That's always a fun time. And then River Valley, much lower precipitation chances, Brandon, and then lots of sunshine for the rest of the week.
Robert,